Face it! Face it! Давай, Артем!
Well, I started to coach very early, like when I was around 22 in there, and I got through almost all the system. And in my last 2 years, I became a coordinator while I was also coaching as a head coach. So I developed different kind of coaching process, you know, firstly with the youth, with the very youth, and then with the older guys until under 15s. They are now in the first team. For example, Sergio Roberto, I coach also. Most of them are away actually from Barça. Keita Balde, for example, Sergi Samper, for example, Héctor Bellerín. I coached Adama Traoré. A few of them. They may be the ones that I had more contact because I actually, for example, Héctor Bellerín is in Arsenal. I signed him for Barça and coached him for 3 years. And then when he was under 16, he left. I was assistant coach when this Masia top generation with Piqué, Fabregas, Messi, but I was assistant for a few months. So, and it's a long time ago. So they were actually very young, like under 15s, I think. So you have always good players. The only thing is that maybe they don't arrive to the first team. But most of them, they actually got their development away from the Barça youth system. We need to match the first 15 minutes.
Да, надо было продержаться первые 10-15 минут. Теперь нам нужно вернуться играть. Теперь надо двигать просто мяч. Смотри наших ключевых игроков.
When Guardiola was in charge of the first team, he had the mentality that it was important for us as a club to know, for us to know how is the work in the first team. But it's no more than this. Like, he was coming, we had interviews with him, we gave our feedbacks, you know, about the youth players. But the first team coach in Barça is too busy in the first team to really be focused. It's more about the assistants, you know. For example, Tito Vilanova, he was every day in watching the trainings in the youth system, you know. So, and it's also about philosophy, you know. He was a club coach, so he grew in the whole system. When Luis Enrique came into the first team, he didn't get in contact with the very youth, you know. For sure, with the Barça B, with Juvenila, yes, you know, because the players they usually go for training in the first team to complete the numbers, no? But Guardiola was different, you know. He was always more worried, and Tito Vilanova as well. They were more worried about what we were doing in the youth system. But now in Barça, the situation is a little bit lost in this issue, you know, in this situation, because of the profile of the coach in the first team, I think.